so far. GBNews analysis of the figures shows that a total of 24,196 people have now crossed since the 1st of January this year. So what can we do? Ivon Sampson is an immigration lawyer and joins me now. Good morning, Ivon. These numbers are increasingly eye-watering and seem to evade any sort of solution. What do you think we should do?
Well, their powers already exist for the government to do something. In 2003, Michael Howard started what's called a white list, countries that are safe to return to for asylum seekers. In 1995, that was. In 2003, David Blunkett included Albania. So Albania is on the white list of safe countries. So anyone claiming asylum can have their asylum considered fairly quickly because there's a presumption that Albania is a safe country. On top of that, the Home Office can certify any asylum claims or appeals. So if someone tries to appeal a claim, that can be certified under Section 94 on the grounds that it's clearly unfounded. Now, the problems they have is identity. So it's a good thing that they've got Albanian officers coming over, seconded to the UK, because they can assess somebody from their accent, from the way they look, fairly accurately, I would imagine, from whether they're from Albania or not. So they'll make those assessments, give that advice to the UK, and on the back of that advice, the UK will be entitled to then to return them to Albania. And quite rightly, Albania has agreed to this. They want to join the EU. As you know, in 2021, they started negotiations to accede to the European Union. So it's all in Albania's interest to cooperate if they want to join the EU.
We've had this huge increase, you heard there from Mark's figures. The number of Albanians coming here has gone up enormously recently from what used to be quite a small number. Do you know why that is? I mean, I'm going to show some photos. I said I was going to show some pictures of Albania. It's clearly not a wealthy country, but look at that. It is an attractive country. It has very beautiful natural resources. I think it has about 15 national parks. They're very proud of their viticulture of wine. It's about 3,000 years old. I mean, I look at these pictures and think, why would you leave there to come here, Ivon? So what is it about Albania that the young, particularly the young males, find so disengaging and disenchanting? Why would they want to leave there to come to rainy old London?
Well, I think it's the same reason for the North-South divide, really. I represent a number of Albanians. I represent a 14-year-old boy recently who's claimed asylum in the UK, and he came across on the wheel casing of a lorry, holding on for his dear life for several hours to get over here at the age of 14. And I asked him the same question. I said, well, why do you come to the UK? And he gave me two reasons. One is that we get treated fairly in the UK. The French authorities yanked him out of a lorry and told him to get lost, left him alone in the middle of the night in France. When he got to the UK, he was given a care home, a foster carer, clothes, and was looked after from day one. So that's one reason. The other reason is lack of opportunity. In the rural towns in Albania, education is not high on young men's list of priorities. There's a very high crime rate there. There's lots of gang culture there. People who want to do well and succeed look to the UK to be educated, to get good jobs, which are just not available in Albania.
But you see, I know that their wages are not